Sword Rider, Transformers reviews and toy related chat. Sword Rider, Sword Rider.
Hello everyone, it's Sword Rider here and welcome to a third party Transformers video. Now these have been a bit few and far between. I haven't done many reviews or talks about third party because I haven't really bought many this year. Up until last month I only bought Fans Toys RC at TFN, and I also picked up Mech Fans Toys Cup at TFN as well. Anyway, I made the decision last month that I wanted to upgrade my MP10 Optimus Prime. And essentially what I wanted to do, I don't know if you can see it over there, is I've got Optimus Prime in his truck mode, and as Prime is the main character in Transformers, especially with a G1 fan like myself, basically I decided that I really wanted to have MP10 in truck mode and have a bot by the side of him in robot mode. Now MP10 is a great toy and it really has stood the test of time really well, but, and it is a big but, recently with the third party and the versions and the version 3 of Optimus Prime, it doesn't look as appealing to someone who's really into his cartoon aesthetic like I am. So I made the decision that I wanted to not replace MP10, because MP10 is still going to be my alt mode Optimus Prime, and actually I've got a number of Optimus Primes on display, but none of them are actually in alt mode, so now I've got a perfect representation of him in his iconic truck mode. But I wanted something to supplement that and to stand by him in robot mode. And after a lot of thinking, I quickly ruled out MP, I forget what number it is now, but MP version 3 of Optimus Prime, the 370 quid thing. Quickly ruled that out because I'm not paying that much money for a toy, and I think it's just completely outrageous that it's actually priced at that point. That's a holiday away for a week. It's crazy. But I made a decision and I picked up this. I picked up Magic Square, Freedom of the Light, their representation of Optimus Prime. And here he is. And he's a good figure. He is a good figure. But, so the problem is with this figure, ever since I took him out of the box, I've just been underwhelmed by it. And I really struggled at first to think why that was, because the materials are alright. There's no metal in it, so he does feel a little bit light. But then again, so some of the MMC figures, they're completely plastic and they feel great. I started to notice then actually maybe it's the matte finish. Maybe it's the use of grey here instead of a more, lighter grey or a white. Maybe it's the fact his head sculpt always looks a little bit dark. But I think it finally clicked to me that even though this is a great update of MP10, that's essentially what it is. It's an update of MP10. It's got the soul of MP10. The transformation is very much MP10-like. It is completely influenced by that toy. And even though this is a good, solid figure, it's not that much far away from MP10. It did come with some pretty cool accessories. I'll show you a quick bag there. So you get a different head sculpt, you get a damaged window, you get another damaged window with some bullet holes in, you get a section at the side where he's been stabbed by Megatron, here it is, and you also get his axe, and you do get a collector's card, and of course his rifle, which is in his hand here. And speaking of his hand, actually, I will show you this really quickly. I've heard from a number of people that this is a common fault, but his hand is a little bit loose. Holds his gun fine, but yeah, this hand's a little bit loose. You can get his thumb up and his thumb will hold everything in place if you did want a fist, but that was a little bit disappointing as well. But yeah, let's talk about the job that I wanted this to do. I wanted this to supplement MP10. I wanted this just to stand in robot mode. Because this isn't about transformation for me, and a lot of my masterpieces I very rarely transform. They are essentially posable action figures. That's the job I want these Transformers to do, to look good on the shelf and hold a decent pose. And after about 2-3 weeks of him standing next to Optimus Prime there, he wasn't doing the job good enough. He's a great figure, and I do really, really like him, but something was missing, and I couldn't quite put my finger on what, until I picked up this guy. This is the Transformed Element OP Leader or Optimus Prime Leader. This is their version of Optimus Prime. This guy is stunning. This guy to me looks every bit of as good as the new version of Optimus Prime that Hasbro ever released. Technically he's not as poseable as this guy, but he holds that pose. He's got the soul of Optimus Prime. Everything about him looks a little bit sleeker, a little bit different. He looks like Optimus Prime out of the cartoon, unlike the Magic Square one, which looks like an updated version of MP10. And again, I'm not slagging this thing off at all, because it's a great solid toy. But quite quickly, he's been replaced. And I managed to get this for £65 posted. It was second hand, but again, think about the job it's doing. It's a posable action figure. I'm not going to transform it. Yes, I know this transformation's simpler. This is more challenging, but I probably will never transform this thing, and I'll openly admit that. The job that this is going to do for me is going to stand next to that trailer and look absolutely awesome. And he does look awesome. Now, the thing that really put me off about this figure when I first saw it was this original head sculpt. I wasn't really looking it out for you, just to show you. Quite cool actually, you get a screwdriver with this so you can replace its head. But yeah, this head sculpt, I know you've got the antenna that need to go on, but to me that wasn't doing it for me. This is what put me off at first. But they have replaced that head with this gorgeous cartoon accurate head of Optimus Prime, and it is utterly stunning. And now I think it's up there with aesthetically as good as the new Hasbro version. Actually, I'll quickly show you the backs of them. They do both clean up really, really well in their own way. I think the colours work on this one a lot better. He can hold a pose really well. He's a bit more slender. I don't know if you can actually get him to... You can kind of do it. You can get him to hold his gun that way. And his hands are wobbly, which is a bonus as well. It's beautiful. Now, there are one or two little sprue marks on it, so you can see there's a little sprue mark. There's some sprue marks on his fingers, little strain mark. I don't know if you can see it right there. But all in all, Optimus here is an absolute stunner and worth every penny. Now, you don't get as many accessories. You do get that other head, which I'll never use, to be honest with you. You get a trailer hitch that fits on him in truck mode that attaches to MP10's trailer, which, you know what, stunning, amazing. At least that if I do decide to transform, I can hitch him up to MP10's trailer. And he comes with his axe, nothing special, nothing too sexy, just an axe. And that's it, no fuss, no frills, just a really strong Optimus Prime figure. And it's a high recommend from me. It's a recommend on them both, to be honest with you. They're both pretty strong figures, but it depends what you want. I can fully believe that someone, people in the Transformers community, Transformers fans will love this toy because I pick up Transform it easily. But what's the point of having virtually two of these? Because this is so similar to MP10. So, I mean, let's talk about the new version of Optimus for a moment. So, £370 just doesn't seem worth it to me. My original MP10 cost me 130 quid. He cost me 65. He cost me I can't remember even how much now, but it's still substantially less than what a new version of Optimus Prime version 3 will cost, and it's just far too expensive for me. I'm tapping out now at that price point. I tapped out on Masterpieces and a lot of third party recently because you know what, the prices have just got phenomenal and they just aren't worth it. They really are not worth that kind of money. And I have this unwritten rule in my head now that Megatron MP36 there cost me £190 from TFM 1 year. He will be the most expensive Transformer I will ever buy. I am not going above that again unless it's something stupidly special, but it's not going to be. It's not going to happen. I am not going to buy MP10. Oh, sorry, the new version of Optimus Prime, not MP10. Is it MP40? I forget what it is anyway. But I'm not going to be buying that because it's stupid money. I haven't been buying many of the official Masterpieces because there's a lot of money for characters I really don't care about. Do I really want to pay 100 odd quid for a new version of Bumblebee with a fat face? Probably not. Definitely not. Would I pay 40 quid for it? Probably. But the prices have just got completely crazy. Anyway, I'm waffling on a bit. But I am really happy with this guy. I'm really happy with this figure. It's a high recommend from me. And he's going to go on display in my case next to his MP10 counterpart. An amazing toy. As for this guy, he's for sale. So if anyone is looking for one, I'm happy to move him on. Contact me on my Twitter or my Instagram, or even leave a comment on this video. He's for sale. He's a cool toy. I really wanted to go to a good home, but he just wasn't doing the job for me. Oh look, he looks all sad there. But yeah, this guy is doing that job for me. He's gonna be my robot mode masterpiece Optimus Prime, and I doubt that he will get replaced unless Kapow have a stupidly cheap sale on and end up doing the new MP Prime for 30 quid. But I doubt that's going to happen. Anyway, I know it's been a bit of a waffly video and I did want to try and piece this together a little bit more, but you know what, this has been probably done to death now. People have done all these comparisons, so go and check those videos out. I just wanted to let you know what I've been up to and the decision that I've made. Bit of housekeeping. Have I picked up anything else? Got a Venom from the charity shop. It's alright. Bit random. I think you're meant to put goo in the back and it comes out his mouth. Not a clue. It was £2, I think. But yeah, I got that just because I thought it looked cool. Got a little Ghostbusters thing for my son, because he liked Ghostbusters, and then he weren't interested, so I got him that. I don't know if I showed you this. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I picked up this from Sainsbury's that was on offer. I think I got it for about 16 quid. It's a little Batmobile with Lego Batman and Lego Joker. I think that's everything for now. Obviously I've got a Mega Supreme and everything like that, just that little thing. But yeah, that is essentially it. So I I've got a new Prime. Let me know your thoughts. Are you sticking with MP10? Have you got the Magic Square? Have you got the Transform Element? Do you think I'm crazy and I should just go and get the new version of Optimus Prime? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, until next time, I've been Zort Rider, and I'll catch you again soon.